Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about what I did in my undergraduate years at Cal State Northridge and how it helped me get into dental school. So I majored in biology. I loved biology. It was such a clear path, and it went straight, it cut straight through all the pre-requirements for dental school. So I did struggle a lot when choosing my major originally because I didn't know if being a BA or a BS mattered and if I should push and do a BS instead of a BA, but it really doesn't matter. So I went back and forth a few times actually. Went from biology BA and then I went into like microbiology BS, and then I went back to BA, and then I almost switched again to BS, but then I just stayed with BA and I'm happy with my decision. So I'm going to touch on the 5 main things that I did during undergraduate years. There's always a distraction. I don't know if you can hear, there's a car alarm going off. It's off. Going off. It's off now. I'm going to go through the 5 main things that I did during my undergraduate years that really boosted my application and that I recommend you guys do as well. The first thing that I did that really helped me in terms of understanding what I'm getting into as a dentist is working at a dental office. I was fortunate enough to be able to work straight out of high school. I found this office that took me in, starting off really simple. I basically just worked with the doctor's social media presence and public relations. So I kind of started off taking videos of procedures and posting them on YouTube and Instagram and really growing the YouTube scene and his followings on Instagram. And then I also took some calls and worked in the front along the way. And while I was, recording these procedures and then later editing, I kind of learned a lot about each procedure. It then allowed me to assist the doctor. The doctor felt comfortable with me assisting, and ever since then, I just kept piling on little things that I would do while I was in the office. So I would work in the front sometimes, I would assist, I would clean up and prep the room, I would actually work with some financial billing and insurance. So I kind of got like a whole scope of how it's like to have a day in a life as a dentist. So I did that for 4 years, and actually 5 counting my gap year, right? Yeah, I 5 years. And it really helped me see what the little ins and outs of running a business, of running a dental practice, of the different things that go on in a dental office that are behind the scenes that a patient doesn't know about, or anybody in general doesn't really know about. So I was really well informed and I learned a lot in my 5 years there. Now, if you can't get a job at a dental office, you should definitely be shadowing at a dental office for as long as you can possibly shadow. For the 5 years that I was there, I wasn't always there working full time, but the doctor that I worked for was very flexible, and I'm really grateful for that because sometimes some semesters were really crazy and I could only go in twice a week or once a week sometimes, and it was really flexible and I was really lucky in that. But you should be able to put some time into your crazy schedule, which I'm sure you have, and go and really shadow a dentist and see what their life is like and see all the ins and outs and what he does or she does. And really take it all in and see if this is what you want to be doing for the rest of your life, because you don't want to be going through dental school and then later on hating your decision. The second thing I did that I added into my application that I think really helped me getting into dental school was volunteering. I volunteered for 2 different organizations, School on Wheels and Coach Art. So both of these organizations deal with children. So School on Wheels deals with children that don't have a home and need tutoring. So I was a tutor for a few students that were in hard times. And for Coach Art, I was able to teach ballet and poetry to chronically ill children. So I really, was invested in helping children. Me specifically, you don't have to be like that. You can help in any way, and to whoever you would like. It doesn't have to even be, for a person. It could just be, helping the planet, volunteering and picking up trash or whatever. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be dental related. It doesn't have to be children. It doesn't have to be even people. Just something that you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate about it, it won't show through in the app. So make sure that you really get into something that you can talk about and really be happy to help. Dental school really wants to have students that are giving back to their community and show care. They want to see that you are a caring individual that wants to give back, that wants to help out. So you don't have to even do two organizations. You could do things by yourself. You don't have to be part of something, but make sure you log your hours so that you can report that in the app. The third thing that really helped me in my journey into dental school was my pre-dental community in Cal State University Northridge. So while I was there, I kind of straight away knew that I wanted to go into dentistry. So I immediately found the pre-dental club at my school and I became a member. So that was my freshman year. I was a member all throughout. And then I really wanted to get more involved, so then I actually applied to be treasurer of the club, which I got sophomore year, which was great. And then after that, I applied to be a vice president or a president. So I chose vice president or president, and they voted me as president, which was insane. And then after that, because we can only hold a position for a year, I had to step down from presidency and I took the vice president role. And so I learned a lot there. I got a lot of leadership experience, which dental schools also want to see. And I think it really, really helped, not only with my application and showing that I'm a leader and that I can manage an organization or a group of people, it also helped me really understand the journey into dental school, because in order to teach the other members, I had to do a lot of research. So I learned a lot, and I think that helped me be more educated and understand the whole process of going into dental school. The fourth thing that helped me get into dental school was research. Now, you don't have to be in research at all. You don't have to have any research experience. You don't have to even try to go into research if that's not what you want to do. Me, I personally wanted to experience research. I wanted to get my feet wet and really give it a try, give it a shot. I'm that type of person that just wants to try it out before I decide against it, or I just really wanted to give it a shot. So I gave it a shot and it was great. I was not in love with research, but it was a good experience and I got a letter of recommendation from it. So overall, I think I learned a lot about myself and about biochemistry and chemical reactions. And I think that it definitely helped get me into dental school with that letter of recommendation from my PI. The last thing that I think helped me get into dental school is extracurricular activities. Dental school doesn't want to see just the cookie cutter, I did volunteering, I got good grades, I was a leader. They don't want to just see the cookie cutter, like basic version of what a dental student should look like. They want to see individuality. So anything that you like to do extracurricularly, you definitely should get in and do it and push some part of your week in for that extracurricular activity. For me, it was dance. I've been dancing at a dance studio since I was 10. Dance was such a big part of my life, and it was actually part of my personal statement, and it was just a really big thing about me personally that I could talk about, that I can explain my experience in, and I can just branch off and show them that I'm more than just a student. And, I have other activities that I'm involved in. I have other interests than just going into dental school. Also, I'd really encourage you guys to get into those seminars or webinars that dental schools put out, because it's very informative, and you also gain a lot of experience with different schools, and you learn a lot through that as well. And I think that helped me a lot, going through to wax up courses and going to some webinars and seminars and different activities and events that are for pre-dental students. You should really get into, which also my pre-dental club helped me get into that. So if you are not sure where to look to go to webinars and seminars, then get into your pre-dental community, and they will definitely find places to go that will benefit you in the long run. So that is all for today. I had a wonderful learning experience as an undergraduate student, and I think that everything that I did while at CSUN really made a good base to get into dental school. I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm sure you guys will be doing great. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments or follow me on Instagram and shoot me a DM. This is my Instagram.